So I'm going to the this trail that I walk at. I try to go walking in them every other day or something like that in the morning. But what I noticed is they got some milkweed growing, and that's what I use when I start deer hunting. Even like kind of like a vest like this, I'll stick that milkweed down in the pack in the little pocket, and you know, every 30 minutes, every 40 minutes, every hour, whatever. I guess I need to put my seatbelt on. I take a little bit of that milkweed and drop it, and I can see exactly the way the wind is moving. So either way it go, I'm gonna go pick some of this. I might get a couple more for Trent and Lane, just so they can use them when they're hunting too as well. But I just let it dry. You let that stuff dry out, and you know, I don't know, in a month or so, it'll be ready to go. Usually I let it sit on the sun, on your dashboard, somewhere it can get good and hot and dry out, and you can open them pods up. And anyway, I'll show you a little bit more when I get there. So I'm out here on my walk this morning, and I'm coming close to where the milkweed grows at. See if I can sneak down here without getting soaking wet this morning, because the dew is on the ground. Should have been running dogs. All right, guys, so what I'm doing, I'm looking for these right here. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Y'all see that thing was good and green a week or two ago, but you see how it's kind of turning brown like that? That's exactly what I'm looking for. This is your milkweed plant right here. And there's some couple other plants out here that look similar, but they're not quite the same. And let me see if I can find some more for you. There's plenty of them out here, and I try not to. You try not to take them all, right? You don't need to take them all, and that'll always leave some extra. Man, I thought oh yeah, look guys, look right here. Look at this. Look at that. I don't even know what kind of bug that is up there. Y'all see that? Look at that. It's the milkweed plants right there, and it's one in the back there too. Look at that. Anyway, so what I'll do, I got me a plastic bag and some snips. So let me snip these things off, and I'll get back with you in a little bit. Why do they call it milkweed? Well, y'all see I just cut them things off, and it looked like milk flowing from the plant. It's probably poison. I'll try not to harvest all of them in the same area, because I need this this little grove right here to keep growing. But take a look at these right here. Take a look at those. I got a bag of weed, milkweed. Ah, Lord. I'll sit them things on the dash and let them things dry out, and they might be ready by time hunting season get here. And if not, I got a couple other pods that I kept. And this thing is a whole grove of them out here. And again, I try not to hit them too hard. Try not to take too much, because I want these things to keep reproducing. And what I'm gonna actually try to figure out, how can I grow them at the house? It looked like they need some kind of full sun. Full sun, they're in a field. So we'll see what the deal is. Come on. Okay, guys, I'm back at the headquarters now, and the dog box. So this is what the milkweed look like after it dries up, guys. And look at it compared to. Okay, let me take these out for you. Look at the size difference on those right there. Look at the size difference. But what they'll do, they'll dry up. They'll dry up, and then you can open that joker up. Let me see if I can open it. This one I just pulled out the hunting truck right here, and let's see if I can pull it out here. This one may be shot, but anyway. Okay, so this one right here look like it's just all seeds now. Give me a second. Let me see if I can show you something different. Okay, so So inside these pods here, you're going to get this here, and I put it in a bag, but this is what you're going to find. And this stuff, it flies so good when you start hunting and you get up in the stand. And let's see if I can, this stuff right here, guys. Y'all take a look at this. You understand? You can see, man, I was going the wrong way. You can see exactly what your wind is doing. Look. Look at that one. See, that's what your wind is doing. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Gone. I thought the wind was blowing back the other way. Anyways, I hope I was able to show you good enough. And the wind right now is swirling. The wind was going the opposite way. That thing is still flying over there. That thing is still flying. And it's doing just like this. And whether you realize it or not, that's exactly what your scent does in the deer woods. Look at that. Where did it go? Look. Anyway, I feel like a little nerd, almost like a little scientist here, trying to figure out stuff. But either way it go, guys, that's milkweed for you. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got about 10 pods. I'm gonna set them in one of my vehicles that's sitting out in the sun. Let them things dry out. And man, that thing is gonna be ready to rock and roll. It's gonna be ready to rock and roll. And I saved these. Just put them in the hunting truck because I'm gonna need them. And so anyways, I hope you was able to see something, learn something, use something to your advantage for this hunting season. Anyway, live action. I'll see you in the woods.